Hey Stock Guardians, it's Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. I'm Hoda, co-founder and CEO of StockCard, reporting to you from the back in the red stock market. I looked into why the indices fell off the cliff mid-trading day, checked in with a few stocks on my radar, and introduced you to a new phenomenon in the stock market called swarm trading. The stock market indices were having a good day until about 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and suddenly the ground under their feet tumbled and they fell off the cliff. That analogy is a bit overly theatrical. What actually happened is that investors heard about President Biden's proposal to increase capital gain tax to 39.5% from 20% to fund childcare and education programs. Investors hated the proposal. Of course, that's a giant tax hike that might happen, but it only applies to Americans who make more than $1 million a year. Those people are the ones that make the majority of their income and money from capital gains and not wages and salaries. They tend to pay lower taxes because of the current capital gain tax bracket. It's an interesting debate to be had in the next little while as the proposal gets introduced formally by President Biden. On a positive note, the number of new jobless claims fell to 547,000, lower than last week, confirming the economy is on its path to recovery. Going to my 2021 watch list to check in with a few stocks we have discussed in the last few weeks. Shares of Market Access, for example, were down by more than 3% today. With this drop, the stock price is nearing the analyst's price target. There are a few other stocks that have dropped since I added them to my watch list. Spotify falling below analyst target and Tattooed Chef dropping heavily, also under analyst price target. If you have these stocks on your watch list too, it's about time to revisit and potentially evaluate whether it's time to pick up a few shares. All three are well-managed, cash-rich, rapidly growing companies that got caught in market's hype in 2020 and may have an opportunity to pick them up at a better price. By the way, Watchlist 2021 is a free-to-access idea portfolio for you guys to follow. You may know that there are already quite a few portfolios on a stock picks page that are free. You can find them by looking for free portfolios using the filters on the left-hand side of the page. I noticed an article on CNBC that I think it's worth discussing today. Have you ever looked at ticker HWIN? You go to the company's stock card and it seems it's a restaurant, grocery type store selling homemade sandwiches with a market cap of $100 million. According to CNBC, this is a single location restaurant with a 2-year sales of $30,000 that has been somehow boosted to score a $100 million market cap. It's not profitable. It doesn't generate free cash flow. It's priced 68 times its book value. Examples like this one make you worried about the stock market's exuberance and how anything and everything can be hyped up to absurd prices. Regardless of their fundamentals, the stock's 50-day moving average is soaring above 200 average, showing a rush of money investing in this stock, which is quite crazy. After the rally of a stock such as GameStop, there is a new phenomenon and phrase in the stock market called swarm trading. Typically, when you see a crazy situation when there is a giant gap between one company's ability to grow and its stock price, logic says to run as fast as possible. In this new era, investors rush to buy the stock like a swarm, hence the term swarm trading. I plan to stay away from any kinds of swarms. Hope you do too. Don't forget to join Friday's meet and greet session at 1 p.m. Pacific. I'll be looking forward to meeting a few of you stock guardians and discussing the tips and tricks of using a stock card platform in your research. Also, I'd like to invite you to give a stock card a try, research as many stocks as you want, and receive stock pick ideas from successful investors. You can upgrade to the VIP plan with a 14-day free trial using promo code ROLL with our CEO, all lowercase and in one word. And as always, please like and subscribe and share these daily market recap reports with your fellow investors if you enjoy them. I'll see you tomorrow.